The Sun makes up 99.86% of the solar system's mass. The Sun is so massive that it contains more than 99% of the total mass of the entire solar system. All the planets, moons, asteroids, and other objects make up less than 0.14%. A jiffy is an actual unit of time. In physics, a jiffy is the time it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, approximately 33.3564 picoseconds. It's often used informally to represent a very short amount of time. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Venus has an extremely slow rotation on its axis, taking about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation. However, its orbit around the Sun only takes about 225 Earth days. The world's oldest known recipe is for beer. The Sumerians, who lived over 4,000 years ago, left behind a clay tablet with a recipe for beer. It included instructions for brewing and a hymn to the goddess of beer. A group of pandas is called an embarrassment. Yes, that's right. A gathering of pandas is known as an embarrassment. The first computer programmer was a woman. Ada Lovelace, an English mathematician and writer, is often credited as the world's first computer programmer. She wrote the first algorithm intended for implementation on Charles Babbage's analytical engine in the 1840s. The moon is moving away from Earth. Due to tidal forces, the moon is gradually moving away from Earth at a rate of about 3.8 centimeters per year. This means that in the distant future, Earth's day will be longer. The dot over an I and J is called a tittle. The tiny dot above the letters I and J has a name. It's called a tittle. The smell of freshly cut grass is a plant distress call. The distinctive smell you associate with freshly cut grass is actually a plant distress call. When grass is cut, it releases chemical compounds as a response to the injury. The original Monopoly board game was circular. The first Monopoly game, designed by Elizabeth Magie in 1903, had a circular board. It was intended to illustrate the economic concept of a single tax theory.